Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have created this beautiful soft glam festive makeup look for you all. There will be more festive makeup looks coming up this week and next week, so stay tuned. But if you want to know how I achieve this beautiful soft glam festive makeup look, which is very wearable and very pretty looking, and this is going to suit almost all skin tones because it's quite neutral. So if you want to know how I created this look, then please do keep on watching. To prime my face, I'm using the IBA COSMETICS Photo Perfect HD Primer. This is a very silicone-y sort of a primer, and it has gotten a tacky feel to it. So whatever you're gonna apply next onto your face is gonna be very gripping. So it's perfect as a primer. So I just use my fingertips to blend the primer into my skin. For foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Maple. This is a very good match on my complexion. So I'm just applying that all over my face using a concealer brush. So this one is a bit of a warmer foundation shade, which I absolutely prefer. Now to blend this out, I'm going to take the Drugstore Company and AHAANA collaboration Buff Buddy Black Beauty Blender. So I have already dampened the beauty blender. Now I'm just gonna go in on top of the foundation to gently buff and blend the foundation onto my skin. And this foundation is great if you like skin-like finish, and it has got a lot of coverage too. So it's gonna cover your problematic areas without being cakey. Once it's all blended, I'm going to pick up my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C12, which is one of my favorite concealers. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to highlight and conceal, on top of the eyelids as a base for my eyeshadow, and to clean up on the bottom part of my eyebrow. And also I'm going to apply the same concealer on the center of my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and my chin. Again, this concealer is also a very easy to blend and a very flawless looking concealer. I'm using the same Buff Buddy Beauty Blender to blend everything out gently. Now to set everything in place, I'm going to take the K Beauty HD Loose Setting Powder in the shade Olive. So I'm picking that on the same damp beauty blender to bake underneath my eyes. So this is gonna really prevent any creases on your under eyes and also to catch any eyeshadow fallout. I'm also applying a very thin layer on the laugh lines on my forehead and the bridge of my nose. Now beginning with the eye makeup, I'm going to take the K Beauty Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm just gonna give a feathery stroke on both my eyebrows to fill in any gaps. And the Hazelnut shade is a very good match on my complexion as well as the hair color that I have. It's a bit more cool tone and it matches my hair color perfectly. Now I'm just gonna go in with a spoolie to just blend the product evenly throughout my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna pick up a very beautiful deep dark bronzer from Freedom. So I'm just gonna apply that as a transition on the crease of my eyes using a blending brush, and also to define the outer corners of my eyes. For eyeshadow, I'm taking the IBA COSMETICS Eye Talk eyeshadow palette in the shade Glam Life. So this is more of a neutral toned eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna first pick up that beautiful golden sort of a eyeshadow and pat that on the main eyelid portions using a flat shader brush. So this is not too shimmery of a eyeshadow. So if you like very soft sort of a eye makeup look, this eyeshadow palette is gonna do it for you. Now I'm gonna pick up this beautiful baby pink shimmery eyeshadow from the same palette, and I'm just gonna merge it between the gold eyeshadow that I just applied and the brown on the outer corners. So I'm just going to gently dab it. Then I took the IBA Cosmetics All Day Kohl Kajal in the shade Black, and I'm going to nicely coat my lower waterline and my lower lash line with it. So I'm going to keep it a little bit on the thicker side. I'm also going to tight line my eyes using the same kajal pencil, and also to define the outer V of my eye. So I'm just going to draw a V shape at the outer corner to define the eyelid. Quickly, I'm going to pick up a pencil brush before the kajal dries out and just going to blend it thoroughly. And you need to do this one eye at a time, otherwise your kajal is going to set and it will be very, very difficult for you to smudge it out. I'm going to add a pop of color to the eye makeup. So I'm going to take the Colourpop kajal in a beautiful burgundy black and plum sort of a shade. So I'm just going to create my upper eyeliner using the kajal pencil and wing it out slightly at the outer corners. And I'm going to keep it quite thick because I'm going to smudge it, and this doesn't have to be too neat. Quickly, I'm going to pick up an angled brush to smudge out the eyeliner to create a beautiful smoky eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the same Colourpop kajal to slightly intensify the eyeliner, and I'm going to pick up the angled brush once again and give it a very gentle smoky effect. Now I'm going to brush off the excess powder on my face and set the remainder of my face using the same K-Beauty powder. I'm going to add a fun element to this eye makeup. So I'm taking the Glitter Galaxy Pressed Glitter. So this one is more of a gel pressed glitter sort of a consistency. So I'm going to take it on a very thin brush and gently press and dab the glitter on the lower lash line. So this is just going to make your eyes look more interesting. Yet it is very wearable too, because there is not a lot of glitter on the top eyelids, so it's not going to be very intimidating. To coat my eyelashes, I'm using the Black and Bold mascara from IBA again. So I'm just going to give a generous coat of this mascara to my top and bottom eyelashes before I apply some falsies. I applied my falsies off camera, and these are from Shein, which are no more available anywhere, so you can use whatever eyelashes you have. Now I'm going to pick up the same Freedom Pro Contour Kit in medium, and I'm just going to mix both the shades together to custom create a bronzer shade for my skin tone. So I'm just going to apply that on the hollows of my cheeks. And this is a very, very pretty bronzer slash contour for my skin tone. I'm also going to chisel out my jawline. And also applying that on the perimeters of my forehead. Then I switched over to a smaller blending brush to define the sides of my nose to make it look more slender, and underneath my lower lip to make my lips look more poutier. For blusher, I'm going to pick up a recent discovery. This is the Makeup Revolution Pop My Cherry blush, which is such a vibrant and pigmented blusher, especially for dusky skin tones. So I'm taking very, very little of the blush to add a flush of color to my cheeks. And only a little dab of this blusher gave me so much pigment onto the cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to take one of my favorite highlighters. So this is the Wet n Wild Crown of my Canopy highlighter, which is such a beautiful rose gold highlighter for dusky skin tones. So I'm just popping a little bit of the highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and my chin. I'm also gonna highlight my inner corners and my brow bone using the same highlighter. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take the Maybelline Sensational Lip Liner in Rich Chocolate. This is like a deep chocolatey red sort of a lip liner. So I'm just going to overdraw my lips slightly because my lips are a bit thinner. For lipstick, I'm going to pick up the IBA Cosmetics Pure Lips Long Stay Matte lipstick in the shade Apricot Blush, which is like a very pale peachy nude sort of a color. So I'm just dabbing that on the centers of my lips to create a bit of a ombre effect on the lips. And this went very well with the outfit as well. I also applied a green bindi to give a contrast effect for my entire makeup look and to go with the jewelry that I'm wearing. And now to set everything in place, I'm taking the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray and just locking everything in place. So that is my finished soft glam makeup look with a pop of glitter on the lower lash line. This makeup look looks very beautiful on me, and of course this is gonna look very beautiful on all skin tones because it is quite on the neutral side. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and there are more festive makeup looks coming up this week and next week, so please stay tuned. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. And that's about it for today's video, and I shall see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!